Just trying to get a lot of things off my chest. And you know what the thing is? We believe we were taught when we were young that when someone passes away, they're in a better place. They're with God. They're with Jesus. They're with their loved ones, like my wife is with her mother, Linda. Linda came to her as an angel. Hey, what's up, Justin? And took her to paradise. She's with her grandma, Rose. She's with our dogs, Rocky and Yogi. They passed away. Rainbow Bridge. I really believe that that's to be true. Hey, Justin, you're at work. How you doing, brother? We're going to do some entertainment for you, too, some music. I believe that is true. But you know what very few people talk about? The ones that are left behind. You don't really hear that much. When a person passes away, you hear a lot of talk about them, about the person who passed away. That's what they talk about, You're not good, Justin. I'm sorry to hear that, man. What's going on, brother? Talk to me. I'm not good either, Justin, so we have something in common. I'm not good either, brother. I'm totally just missing my wife very much. You don't hear about people that were left behind. That doesn't come up a lot in the conversation. What comes up a lot is that the person who passed away is in heaven. I'm in HR. What, human resources? What's going on, brother? So what people don't talk about a lot, you don't really hear it when someone passes away, is that, was everything okay, Justin? You don't hear about people talk about the people left behind. And that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to talk about the people left behind. The children who need their mother, the husband who needs his wife. And maybe it's a selfish way to think. Maybe it's selfish because what we're supposed to do is not be selfish, right? We're supposed to say, she's in heaven. She's with her grandma, Rose. She's with her mother, Linda. She's out of pain. She's in no more pain. But what if I told you that was important to me? I don't want her to be in pain. I love my wife. I never wanted. I've been fighting for my wife since day one with cancer. I never wanted her to be in pain. But what if I told you that I knew her for 27 years. Every day of my life I spent with my wife. Every morning, every afternoon, all night long, in the evening, she was my lover. It's another thing, My wife was my lover. Yes. All right. You want me to get into technical things? My wife was the best in terms of love and romance. There was nobody better. She made me very satisfied, very happy. She was emotional to me. She loved me up. Whenever I was down, whenever I was depressed, my wife she wrote me all these love letters. Honey, I'm here for you. I want to massage you. I want to take care of you. So the thing is now I'm alone. And I had a tough childhood. People don't realize, look, my parents had a terrible marriage. I knew Jennifer when I was mad young. I knew her I was 19, something like that. I know Jennifer all my life. And, when there were problems between my parents, Jennifer would cheer me up. Jennifer was there for me. Whenever I had problems with money, finances, AMC, just an example, Jennifer was there for me to cheer me up. Whenever there's these psychopathic haters that try to kick me when I'm down, Jennifer was here for me. Now, the problem is Jennifer's not here for me anymore. It's not her fault. It's not her fault. She wanted to be there for me. She wanted to be there for me forever. It's cancer's fault. It's cancer. This poor girl got cancer of no fault of her own. 9/11. A lot of families lost loved ones. And my heart goes out to all of them. My heart goes out to all of them. But I'm just trying to figure out what am I going to do with my life now. You know what it is? You get to a point. My life is about Michael and Sophia now. It's really not even about my happiness anymore because I'm not happy. People ask me like, "Hey, Father, how you doing?" I'm not doing good. I'm not happy. I'm miserable. Why am I? Because I don't have my partner. I don't have my wife with me. I'm miserable. But I take care of my kids every day. My mom is not doing well either. That's not good either. You know, my mom is really not doing well. She can't walk. She can't move right now. She came out of rehab a mess. My mother's on oxygen. It's just I'm dealing with too much. I'm dealing with too much. Plus, I got to go to the doctors. I don't know. I've been very stressed out. I got to get a checkup. Got a little back pain, stressed out. Don't sleep right anymore. I'm exhausted. I try so hard to sleep, but I can't. I just try to make my kids happy. That's it. You know, they come home from school. You know, right now Mike's doing his volleyball after school. Growing older is no fun. I don't. Okay, can we talk about growing older is no fun? I actually disagree with that. Growing old to me is no problem if you have someone to grow old with. Listen to me, if I had my wife with me right now, I wasn't thinking about my age. I wasn't. I wasn't thinking about my age. I didn't give a shit if I was 47, which I am, or if I was 97. I have my wife with me. I have my partner with me. So it's not really so much that growing old is no fun. What's no fun is losing your loved one, losing your partner, losing your soulmate. That's no fun. But you know, I'll give you an example. I was at McDonald's today with Mike. I took him for breakfast before school. I saw this old couple together. It's funny you mentioned that They had to be probably like in their 90s, these two. They could hardly walk. They were holding each other's hands. And I just said to myself, that was the most beautiful thing I think I've ever seen. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen, these two people holding hands. And I was just like, my God, they did it. They spent their whole lives together. Isn't that effing beautiful? So I don't think growing old is really what the problem is. But losing your soulmate, losing your loved one is. This is the is not the GoFundMe, the Cash App. It's the $ Richard Lavoie. Look, we're really at the last day here. I'm trying to do something really special for my wife in terms of a funeral service. And if someone could come through, I'm looking for 1,000 people, if it's possible, to do $25 each on the Cash App. To give my wife the most beautiful, beautiful funeral service. I'm talking like a mausoleum, something beautiful. Right now, I raised enough money for a cremation. And listen, at the worst case scenario, I'll do that. At the worst case scenario, look, she said she was okay with the cremation. So everything is fine with that. But you know what they say? You never know what you could get unless you ask. Maybe I could find people with good hearts. Maybe I could find people who would like to give an eternal gift. Can someone actually type out this Cash App for me so I could pin it? It's the $ Richard Lavoie. $ Richard Lavoie. Thank you. Got Parastyle here. I know she's in heaven, man. I know she is. I know she has no more pain. Joe, I got to check my email. I think I saw something pop up. I think I did get it because I saw something pop up on my phone, brother. Yeah, I'll call you, brother. I love you. Yeah, I saw something it popped up on my phone. I just haven't been myself, Joe, you know. Have not been myself. But let's do some music here. This one goes out to the great Donald Trump, President Trump. Hey, listen, at the end of the day, I want my children me and my wife's kids to have a great future, and we got the right president in office for a great future for them. God bless. And there's something about my wife that reminds me of the great President Trump. They're both great fighters. My wife fought cancer for 10 years straight. She said, "Cancer, go home and get your shine box. Go home and get your effing shine box." She said, "I'm going to see my children grow up." So this is a song I wrote. Trump, never stop fighting, never surrender. Rocky Balboa music now for Trump. Trump, never stop fighting, never surrender. Thank you. And like I said, if anybody would be kind enough, I love you, proud American. I love you, Joe Vito Sparacino, to consider a small cash app, $25. Help my wife, Jennifer, get a beautiful service. Like I said, I raised enough money for a cremation. I did do that. She's all set to go. But if I could do something a little better, I would like to do something if I could get enough support. Look, she said she was okay with the cremation. So at the worst case scenario, we'll have a beautiful thing set up for her in the house. A beautiful, beautiful thing to honor her with all wonderful pictures of our lives together. And I'm just so sad and depressed on it, but I would like to do something better if I could, but I'd have to get more support. I was thinking if I got like 1,000 people, $25 each, you could give what's called an eternal gift, because she would be using, obviously, this Cash App, for funeral services, which will be an eternal resting place. So I like to call it an eternal gift. So once again, it's the $ Richard Lavoie. There's no space, no underscore in between my first and last name. $ Richard, RICHARD, LEV as in Victor, OI. Cash App, $20, $25. God bless. And the comment is also pinned on the bottom with Paris Styles. I don't know if it's Parasite, I guess. It's Parasite. I'm going to do a song called Runaway. This is all the music that you're hearing is all original music, even that Trump song. I wrote all of this. This is like a rock and roll song, like a 90s rock song. I sing on it a little bit. Runaway. All these years passed by, nothing's changed. Still the same man I was yesterday. I got my dreams and I got my doubts. Tired of this place, I need out. And I need out. I gotta run away to a place where I can't fill all this empty space. Run away without a trace. I gotta run away to a place where I can't fill all this empty space. Run away without a trace. Sometimes I feel like I'm wasting time. I'm not sure, just can't make up my mind. The only thing that makes me feel happy is the furthest thing away from me. It's so far from me. I gotta run away to a place where I can't fill all this empty space. Run away without a trace. I gotta run away to a place where I can't fill all this empty space. Run away without a trace. I just need some time to think it out, to work it out, without the world breaking down on me. Always was one who followed my heart, no matter what. I can't change, can't you see who I am? Run away to a place where I can't fill all this empty space. Run away without a trace. I gotta run away to a place where I can't fill all this empty space. Run away without a trace. Run away. Run away, baby. No, it hasn't happened. If you want, you can still do it. J-Top. That's the Cash App. 25 bucks if you could, brother. I would love it, or a little more, whatever you could do. That's the Cash App right there. $ Richard Lavoie. It's the $ RICHARDLEVOI. There's no space, no underscore in between my first and last name. That's the Cash App. You know, I raised enough for the cremation. The hesitation, just want to see if I could do something a little better. I want to see if it's possible, if I could do something a little better. If I can, I can't. I'll make it happen then otherwise. But would you be, J Top, are you going to be going forward with something, brother? Let me know. Let me know. So we're going to do a little Brooklyn funk. Oh, I met my wife in Brooklyn. Brooklyn funk, baby. Um, Everything is on the. Is that a picture of my son? I can't tell. This is probably a hater. This is probably is. Are you a hater, Set? That looks like on your profile picture you got a picture of my son. Uh, I can't stand haters, man. Or did you? I don't know. I don't know if anybody is being serious, but I'll just tell you what's up here. That's the Cash App. It's a $ Richard Lavoie. J Top, listen. I get a lot of people who are haters. I apologize to you. If you were being sincere and if you're being a good, I had a phone call. I had a phone call. It was a very important phone call, guys, regarding my wife's funeral expenses. It was the funeral director. Oh my God, man. Do you hear me or is it still muted? Do you hear me right now or is it still muted? Okay, it's all good. You hear me? Good. See, look, J Top, you sound like a scam. Okay, you sound like a scam because it's like, why would you say it feels like a scam? Why? Because I took a call from a funeral director? Let me get rid of this freaking guy. Bye bye. Forget, they're both haters. I can't stand these psychopathic haters. Stupid lunatics, man. What's up, Mike? What's up, Jeff? Yeah, I'm gonna be probably finishing up everything today. Yeah, people are crazy, man. Um, with the funeral. So if anybody kind of wants to do something, I think today is going to be the last day. And that's all she wrote, you know. So that's the Cash App. It's the $ Richard Lavoie. If we could get somehow by some miracle a whole bunch of people to make a small $25 Cash App, we could do something real special for my wife. I said right now I do have the funding to do a cremation, but maybe we could do something better. Yeah, dynamic synergistics. I don't want to deal with you, brother. Goodbye. I don't want to deal with that guy. Last person I want to deal with. Like I said, I got part one done. So now the question is, can I do something better? That's really all it is. Look, Jennifer, I guess. Look, I'm so sad, guys. I loved my wife with all my heart and soul. People don't understand. Like, people don't understand. I know it's a part of life. I get it. She was too young. I get. Everyone wants to fight with me on this. The girl was only 46, man. She was only 46 years old. My kids are so young. My daughter's only 11. My son is only 14. I get it. People always fight with me, man. They say, but she had stage 4 cancer. I understand that, but she was doing so good, man. It's like, you would have never known, Mike, my wife had cancer. For 10 years straight, the girl was Mike Tyson, man. She was Iron Mike. She fought with like a friggin' iron fist, man. She was no joke. I really still don't even understand what happened. It wasn't even the cancer that killed her. It was a respiratory thing, She managed to get that aspiration pneumonia, which probably was caused from the cancer because she was having trouble chewing and swallowing, like chewing food, swallowing liquids, which unfortunately led to the pneumonia. And she had just a hard time, man. They hit her with every antibiotic. You know what's crazy? The first day that she took antibiotics, she actually started feeling a little better. That's what was crazy. She called me up the first day. I never forget this. And she was like, Rich, I'm feeling a little better. I was like, that's great. I was so happy. But then it just kind of took a turn, man. It took a turn, and it could have been the cancer. She had a tough cancer, that poor girl. That lepto disease. It went all over the brain and spinal cord. It's so sad, man. It's just it all stems from surgeries, in my opinion. I'm not a doctor. What I just said is not medical advice, but I think back to 2016. I didn't want her to get the mastectomy. The cancer was contained in her breast. She had DCIS, meaning that the cancer was just in the breast. They were like, oh, we do what's called a mastectomy, the surgeon says. Stupid freaking surgeons. And when they took off the breast, the cancer spread. It became stage 4. And I told her, I actually was right about this. I told you I did so much research. I told her, don't do it, honey. Leave it in the breast. It's not going to go anywhere. I was reading stories on it that women who had this DCIS, they lived their whole lives with cancer, and it never spread. I mean, there was this one woman who, she was like almost 80 years old, and she passed away in a car accident. And when they did the autopsy, they found out that she had DCIS. So it was most likely she lived with it her whole life. And it was because of the car accident that she passed away. I was telling my wife this, and look, I have a lot of regrets. You have to understand. I didn't want to lose my wife. All right, I just want everyone to understand that. Unexplainable things. That's kind of what I feel right now about my wife. I want everyone to understand I am heartbroken, man. I don't think I'm ever going to be the same. I honestly don't think I'm ever. I know people say that in time things get better. Not when you lose your soulmate. Not when you lose someone you spent 27 years of your life. 27 years. My wife passed away, unexplainable things. My wife, Jennifer. Um, she was battling stage 4 cancer. She's had cancer for 10 years. I still feel she won. She won the battle because cancer did not stop her. She saw her kids grow up. But I miss her so much, man. I miss her so much. It's basically like 12 days ago, something like that. I'm just putting together the Cash App here. I don't know if you'd be cool enough to make a contribution, brother. Hold on. That's my Cash App, unexplainable things. $ Richard Lavoie. It's a $RiChardLevoi. What my goal is, I'm kindly and respectfully asking people if they could put up $25 each. By some miracle, if I could get like 1,000 people, I would love to do. Well, it's for funeral expenses, but the idea is to do something really special for her. You know what I mean? I already have enough for a cremation, but I would like to do, if possible, I would like to do something more, something really, really nice. $25 a person times 1,000. I could do something just a beautiful tribute to her. And she deserves it because she was the best mother, the best wife, the best human being. I just miss her very much. I tried everything to save her. My life is not happy anymore. I'm not a happy guy anymore. I'm just not happy. I'm just trying to make my kids happy at this point. My whole life is like 50% of me, I feel kind of died with my wife, Jennifer. The other 50%, I'm living for my kids. I'm just living to make them happy. My mom's not doing the greatest either. When I finalize all this stuff, I'm gonna have to worry about the mom. So unexplainable things. I don't know if you're, a hater. I hope you're not. And a lot of haters play games, or if you're a really sincere person here. But I guess we'll find out in a minute or so if you're a hater or if you're a sincere person. You're starting to say some crazy shit here, like willing to see the end result. What does that mean? Willing to see the end result. No idea what that means. What does that mean? Unexplainable things. Willing to see the end result. Starting to sound like a hater, man. Sounds like a hater to me. Nobody talks that way, unless they're a hater. So he has to go bye-bye. Like, what do you do? What do you do, man, when you know someone 27 years? You're with them every single day of your life. They're your whole world. How do you get over something like that? How do you do it, man? How do you deal with this? Oh man, I wish that I could have a conversation with God. I wish that I could talk to him because I don't understand why he took my Jennifer away. I mean, I understand, I get it. You guys say, well, she had cancer and all this stuff. I get it, but if you would have saw her for 10 years straight, you would never have thought in a million years she had cancer because she didn't act like she had cancer. She was walking around, cooking dinner, taking care of the kids, taking care of me, taking care of my mom. She was just an amazing family woman. She was the best, man. She was the greatest of all time, Jennifer. And I'm never gonna forget her. I'm never gonna stop missing her. I dream about her every night. I talk about her every day. I just wish that there was something I could have did to save her. I tried everything. You know, in this country, I'm a big patriot of America. You all know that. I love America. But when it comes to people who are critically ill, our healthcare system sucks. I couldn't get them to treat my wife's cancer. I kept saying it to them every single day. I'm like, treat the cancer. They didn't want to do it. They were like, it spread too much. You know, there's nothing more we could do. I was like, well, at least treat the pneumonia. I got them to treat the pneumonia. You know, and what the goal was is that if she would have felt a little better with the pneumonia, I could have got her maybe an outpatient like treatment. But it just didn't work out that way, unfortunately. Mm. So now I'm taking care of the funeral services. That's where I'm at. You know, have enough for cremation, but would like to do something more if possible. That is the Cash App. It is the $ Richard Lavoie. If anybody would be cool enough to do a $25 Cash App, if enough people did it, we could do something real special here. David, I only block people like you who are obviously a hater. If you're a hater, I block you. That's it. Think about who would say something like that. Like, who would make a comment like that? How you doing, Sayo? Looking for people, good-hearted people that can make a contribution, a one-time contribution, $25 on the Cash App. The comment is pinned. That's the Cash App right there. $ Richard Lavoie. $RICHARD. LEV as in Victor OI. Lens, what did he say? No, it's just that he's telling me I keep blocking people. It's like, the reason I'm blocking people is because they're freaking idiots. I mean, I just don't want to deal with people. It's like, you know, listen to me. It's either one of two things. Can we put the cards on the table? You're either a good-hearted person, or you're a piece of garbage, right? It's real. Listen to me. It really doesn't take like a rocket scientist. It doesn't take Elon Musk. It doesn't take Albert Einstein to figure out if you are a good person or a piece of garbage. Okay. Okay. A good person is going to show their colors pretty quick, and a piece of garbage is going to show their colors pretty quick. That's it. Like, good people, from my experience, typically say the following things. Good people, you know, I'm sorry for your loss. My condolences. I will keep your wife and your family in my prayers. These are things good people say. And then when you start seeing other types of comments, you got the red flag comes up. You know, you got to start when people start asking you, why don't you take a loan out from your house? Why, take a home equity loan out. You know, when people start going there, they're jerk offs. That's the bottom line. So, and the bottom line is you might as well get them out of the live stream as soon as possible. Stressful time. Not sleeping enough. Definitely need to get some sleep. Tired, but got a lot of work to do. Like I said, the goal here is to get 1,000 people somehow today by some miracle. That's probably not going to happen, but I got to try. To put up $25 Cash App. Do you all see the comment by Parasite? It's the pinned comment. That is my Cash App right there. It is the $ Richard Lavoie. no space, no underscore in between my first and last name. Well, that's what I'm saying, Lens. Is like that's what these haters say. These haters will say the most insane, ridiculous shit. You know what I mean? They're nuts. I've heard it all. It's tough. It's tough, Lens. It's really hard. Thank you, though. God bless. So let me show you the Cash App once again. $ Richard Lavoie. Not really feeling the greatest, Roman, but thank you for asking. This all happened too fast. Roman, God bless you, brother. God bless you, Roman. Let me see. Yeah, I knew you lied. I just checked. That's one of those haters. Roman's a hater. Bye-bye, Roman. Roman lied. He's a hater. Roman is a hater. What are you going to do? A lot of haters out there. A lot of crazy mother effers out there. So can we get one person to do a nice $25 Cash App? I'm going to be finishing up this live real soon. That's my Cash App right there. The $ Richard Lavoie. Oh yeah, a lot of crazy people, man. Let's do a song. I wish I didn't have to deal with this, man. I really just, I'm miserable right now with my wife. I wish there was something I could do in some way, shape, or form that I could have her back. I miss her so much, but I can't. She passed, man. She passed away. It's the only thing I could do right now is give her the most amazing service. And that's why I'm really reaching out to you, my YouTube community, to help me. Like I said, the goal would be 1,000 people, $25 each, if it's possible, to get this finished. It's possible. You know, there's a lot of people in YouTube, so it is possible. This one is called Peace and Serenity. Back to the Future. So, once again, this is pretty much the end now. We've reached the end. This is the end. My only friend, the end. This is the end, beautiful friend, the end. We're finishing up the funeral services. I'm making all my final decisions now. It's pretty much done. I'm ready to go. Let's get rid of this guy. That's the fake back. That's the fake Back to the Future. That's not the real Back to the Future. This is the Cash App. It's the $ Richard Lavoy. RICHARD. LEV as in Victor OI. There's no space, no underscore in between my first and last name. If anybody would be cool enough, the goal here is to get 1,000 people to put up $25 each. And I could do something really, really, how you doing, CEO Mendez? I could do something really special for my wife. Is it possible, CEO, if you could do a Cash App? Because Super Chats, unfortunately, take like 2 months to get. You follow me? And I'm in a process right now trying to do things on a more immediate basis. So if possible, can you do a Cash App? And this is the Cash App here. It's the $ Richard Lavoy. It's very simple. All you have to do is if you don't have Cash App, take a second, just download it. It's really, really simple to use. All you have to do is download it. It's a really simple thing. But that's the Cash App, the $ Richard Lavoy, RICHARD LEVOI. Okay. Bye-bye, hater. You are a hater. You are a loser. All right, bye-bye. I can't stand these haters, man. They as soon as they show their true colors, they're gone. So that's it. A lot of haters out there. People like to kick you when you're down. You know, it's a terrible thing. People like to kick you when you are down. Bye, hater. Another hater. Well, it's all right. Easy come, easy go. Listen, haters, you all lost. Okay, so it's a shame, unfortunately, that people in this world like to kick you when you're down. Okay, I'm at my lowest right now, and they want to capitalize on my hurt, and they want to capitalize on my misery to try to get their narrative out there. But here's the bottom line. Okay, you all lose. You all lose. I put up a GoFundMe page. I did what I had to do. I raised the funding to get my wife cremated. I was successful in doing that. So you lost. Now, I'm going to continue to try to do something better for my wife. And if I can't, I'll do the cremation. And that's going to be the end of it. But the way I see it, you all lost. But they still continue. It's like instead of them just accepting it, instead of saying we lost, they just keep the hate going. They keep the hate because these people have really no lives. And it really makes me wonder sometimes about God. Because why do you take my wife, okay, and you let these derelicts live? That's the thing I don't understand. I don't wish, listen, let me be clear to everybody. I don't wish anyone bad in this world, but I think of the song by Billy Joel, Only the Good Die Young. Why do you have to take good people? Why do you got to take wonderful, wonderful people, mothers of children? I mean, I just don't understand that. I wish someone could give me answers one day because I really don't get it. I don't understand it. Is there a referral for Cash App? I'm not really sure what you mean by that. I mean, I think that you get a referral fee if like you refer someone to them, but if like you refer someone to Cash App, if that's what you're asking. Jeff, I try to give people second chances. I do, Jeff. But, at some point, if a person continues their bad behavior, I actually have permanently got rid of some people. Yes. Like, like for instance, like Cherry Popper, there's no reason like that guy for him to ever come back. He will be permanently banned. But, no, I try to give people second chances. So once again, the Cash App, if anybody would like to do it, is the $ Richard Lavoie. Is the $ Richard RICHARD LEV as in Victor OI. If enough people did like a $25 Cash App, I could do something wonderful for my wife. Something wonderful. Thank you, Leo. God bless you, brother. This is a song, Back Into My Arms, I wrote for my wife. Oh, I miss her so much. Yep. Thank you, Leo. God bless you. It's a really easy app to use. Try that again. So many nights I wish that you were here, girl. You're living your life since I let you get away. Now I called you on the telephone and you seem surprised to hear from me. All I wanted was to tell you how much I was sorry I hurt you. Now I want you back into my arms. I can change all my mistakes. If you just take one more chance, I'd promise you there's no more heartaches. I want you back. Come back into my arms. Sometimes you don't know what you got till you lost it. So true. I want you back, but I knew I can't force. I can't sing this song. I'm getting too depressed. Oh, my heart. I'm getting too depressed. I'm thinking too much of my wife on this one. I wrote the song. We got married from this song. Ugh. Don't worry about it, Leo. I can't do it, man. I'll try to do it. It's making me think. It's making me think of my wife. I mean, Leo, worst case, you could just do a super chat. Look, I'll do it again. Leo, you could just do a super chat. If you don't have Cash App, look, there's nothing you could do, right? There's nothing you could do. If you don't have Cash App, worst case scenario, you could just do a super chat. I'll try it again. I'm going to try it again. I'm just getting really emotional on this one. So many nights, I wish that you were here, girl. You're living your life since I let you get away. Man, this is a tough one to sing, Leo. I don't know if I could do it, man. I don't think I could do it. I'm too emotional, man. I miss my wife so much. I miss her so much. Oh my God. Why did she have to pass away? It's too hard, Leo. So many nights, I wish that you were here, girl. You're living your life since I let you get away. Now I called you on the telephone, and you seem surprised to hear from me. All I wanted was to tell you how much I was sorry I hurt you. Now I want you back into my arms. I can change all my mistakes. If you just take one more chance, I promise you there's no more heartaches. I want you back. Come back into my arms. Sometimes you don't know what you got till you lost it. I want you back, but I know I can't force it. You might have lost all your love for me. Now you just want to be free. I'm not giving up that easily. I'm determined to make you see how I feel. Now I want you back into my arms. I can change all my mistakes. You know what the problem is? I feel like I'm dehydrated. All right, get rid of Leo. Bye, Leo. Bye. All right, well, I will be back because there's a lot of haters right now. So I'm going to take a little break.